Hi, this is Roger, thanks for dropping by. I was just having a quick look round, basically while I was getting the vanders out of the way this morning. It was their turn, bucket time. But this Epidendrum nocturnum, this bloom self-pollinated, and I've left it on there. It's actually forming a seed pod. The theory behind it is to see what this bud will now do. Because my theory is that if the plant is happy that it's managed to produce some seeds, it might let that bloom open and not self-pollinate. It's only a theory, there's only one way to find out, but it looks like we'll be finding out soon. That bud is just starting to crack. So it's going to open over the next day or two, I would think. Maybe 3. It might even be open tomorrow morning. We shall see. But all the mounts are getting watered today. So obviously chucking some hydration in there will give that a little bit of a push probably. I'm a day overdue with the mounts at the moment. Other things took over, like a mammoth kitchen session. But anyway, as I say, this is only a theory. But my theory is based on when that bloomed, it was the only bloom. Yeah? Whereas this time, it's not the only bloom, there's a seed pod and a bloom. So we'll see what happens. But I will keep a close eye on it. I am determined to get one of these to open so that I can at least get a picture of it. Well, and let everybody see it as well. They are spectacular blooms. It's just a matter of getting one to hold in there long enough without self-pollinating for us to be able to actually see it. It's so quick. You know, literally the bloom can start to open and self-pollinate before it's even fully open. Like, you know, during its first day. And then by the next day, the bloom's starting to collapse. So, yeah, it's a bit of a nuisance. If it keeps doing it and I don't ever see any blooms, then obviously I'll move the plant on. But again, if you know, sort of reading in obscure places, because there's not a lot of information on this, people say that the larger and more mature the plant gets, the longer the blooms will hang in there when you get multiple blooms at the same time. So that, again, that's a theory that will take quite a few years to actually prove. I mean, the next cane's pushing on nicely, but anyway, we shall see.